Peace, peace. Hey, check this out. This morning I woke up to check, some of my platforms to see everything my content performed in the last couple of days, and so I went on one of my music platforms or whatever, and saw a lot of different comments from people, for me sharing my music and stuff like that, and it's funny because out of all the comments that I received, which 90% of them was pretty positive. Well, I say 92% was pretty positive. But it was just one comment that stood out, and it was from a younger guy, and he said my music was boring. So, the initial, now probably about 10, 15 years ago, I probably would have took offense to that. But nowadays that I'm matured enough to understand that everybody's not going to like what you put out. That's just downright flat. I mean, even the greatest out here, or we consider the greatest goats or whatever, some people don't like their music. You have to accept when people are against, and I don't really think it's really about him not liking it. It's about really understanding it, because certain age groups may not understand it because they're not on that level of understanding yet. And hell, some people may not understand it. But it's just funny because when you run across people like this, it makes you pause and really consider, your music. Is this message making it through this person enough that they can be like, oh, I like it? Or is it just the point where they're just saying, you know what, I don't like positive hip hop. I like the hip hop where guys are running around with stacks of play money and gold all on them and looking like idiots, because that's what's hot now. That's what's popular now. That's what everybody is on. I'm not out here trying to look for fame and fortune. I don't been there, done that. I just like putting out music that make people feel good, make people think, and make people want to start doing stuff productive. That's my goal. If I've never ever made it rich out of this, it's no big thing to me. And it's damn sure not going to stop me from making music and creating content, because that's what I love to do. That's what I was born to do. So at the end of the day, I know if some of you struggling with this type of issue, don't let it define who you are. You're going to always have people that just not going to like what you do. And you're always going to have haters that just don't like what you do because they're not doing it. Peace.